No superpower in history has remained forever magical. The story of the fall of the world's strongest empire. For centuries, Rome was the center of the world. Its roads stretched farther than any civilization before it. Its laws ruled millions of lives. Its armies did not just conquer enemies, they erased them. Rome wasn't just powerful, Rome felt inevitable. To live under Roman rule was to believe history had already ended, that nothing greater could ever replace it. But that belief was Rome's most dangerous weakness. Because empires don't collapse when they are weak. They collapse when they believe they are immortal. The empire begins to rot. By the 3rd century, Rome was still massive, but it was no longer healthy. Political corruption consumed the government. Emperors were murdered by their own guards. Inflation destroyed the economy. Taxes crushed farmers and soldiers alike. The Roman army, once disciplined and unstoppable, was stretched across borders too long to defend. Rome looked strong from the outside, but inside it was exhausted, and exhaustion invites replacement. The people Rome called barbarians. Beyond Rome's northern borders lived the Germanic tribes, Goths, Franks, Saxons, Alemanni. Rome called them barbarians, a word meant to dismiss them as savage and inferior. But the truth was far more dangerous. These tribes traded with Rome, fought for Rome, learned from Rome. They wore Roman armor, used Roman weapons, adopted Roman military strategy. They were not outsiders, they were Rome's shadow. And shadows grow longest when the sun begins to set. The moment Rome lost control. In the year 410 AD, the unthinkable happened. Rome was sacked. Not by a distant empire, not by an unknown enemy, but by men who once served Rome. The city that had ruled the known world for centuries was looted, burned, and humiliated. This was not the end of Rome, but it was the moment the illusion died. The illusion that Rome could never be touched, never be replaced, never fall. From that moment on, Roman authority in the West began to collapse rapidly. Power vacuum, the birth of new kings. As Roman governors disappeared, someone had to rule, and the Germanic leaders stepped forward. They did not destroy Roman cities, they occupied them. They did not erase Roman law, they used it. They did not reject Roman culture, they inherited it. But they ruled as Germanic kings, with loyalty based on warriors, not bureaucracy. This was not chaos, this was transformation. Out of Roman ruins, Germanic kingdoms were born. From Roman provinces to German identity. Over generations, something remarkable happened. The Roman world didn't vanish, it evolved. Latin mixed with Germanic languages. Roman law merged with tribal traditions. Christianity spread through Germanic lands. Slowly, quietly, a new identity formed. Not Roman, not barbarian, but European. From these kingdoms would eventually rise the foundations of what we now call Germany. Germany was not created by conquest alone. It was created by inheritance. Ending. History doesn't end, it transforms. Rome fell, but its fall was not the end of civilization. It was a handover. Empires don't disappear, they change form. And sometimes When one world collapses, another is already waiting to rise.